Sound recording has a fascinating history, starting from the rudimentary experiments of the 19th century to the cutting-edge digital technology we use today. Let's explore this journey, beginning with the first ever sound recording, how these devices worked, and the milestones that shaped modern sound technology. In 1860, French inventor Édouard-Léon Scott de Martinville created the phonautograph, a device designed to visually capture sound waves. The phonautograph consisted of a cone-shaped horn to collect sound waves. These waves caused a membrane, similar to a drum skin, at the narrow end of the horn to vibrate. A stylus, needle, attached to the membrane would trace these vibrations onto a soot-covered paper or glass plate, creating visible waveforms. However, it lacked playback capability. Its primary purpose was to study sound visually. Modern technology allowed us to hear Scott's recordings only in 2008, nearly 150 years later. In 1877, Thomas Edison invented the phonograph, which could both record and playback sound, an unprecedented innovation. The phonograph used a rotating cylinder covered in tinfoil. Sound waves entered a horn and vibrated a diaphragm connected to a stylus. As the cylinder turned, the stylus etched grooves into the tinfoil, corresponding to the sound's vibrations. To play back, the stylus retraced the grooves, causing the diaphragm to vibrate and reproduce the recorded sound. The first recording on the phonograph was the nursery rhyme, "Mary had a little lamb."
Mary had a little lamb, its fleece was white as snow, and everywhere that Mary went, the lamb was sure to go. Mary had a little lamb, its fleece was white as snow, and everywhere that Mary went, the lamb was sure to go.
In 1887, Emile introduced the gramophone, which used flat discs instead of cylinders. A stylus vibrated based on sound waves, cutting grooves into a rotating disc made of shellac or vinyl. These grooves encoded sound as variations in depth or side-to-side movement. The gramophone made mass production of sound recordings feasible, as discs were easier to duplicate than cylinders. The gramophone became the foundation for vinyl records, a format beloved by audiophiles to this day. In the 1930s and 1940s, magnetic tape recording emerged as a major advancement, introduced by Fritz Fliemmer. Sound waves were converted into electrical signals using a microphone. These signals were magnetically encoded onto a moving tape coated with iron oxide particles. To playback, the tape passed through a playback head, converting the magnetic signals back into sound. Magnetic tape allowed for editing, multi-track recording, and higher fidelity, making it the standard for professional music production. In 1982, the compact disc, CD, marked the transition to digital sound recording. Sound was sampled as a series of binary data, 1 south and 0 south, encoding the amplitude of sound waves. A laser beam read these data from the reflective surface of the CD. This data was then converted back into sound through a digital-to-analog converter. CDs offered unparalleled clarity, durability, and the ability to skip tracks instantly, revolutionizing how music was consumed. By the late 1990s, the MP3 format made sound files smaller and easier to share. This led to the rise of streaming platforms like Spotify and Apple Music, where songs are stored in the cloud and streamed instantly to devices. MP3 South compress audio by removing frequencies that are less perceptible to the human ear. Streaming platforms store these files on servers, allowing users to access them over the internet without downloading. Today, Sound recording is entering exciting new realms. AI-powered tools can clean up audio, synthesize voices, and even create music. 3D spatial audio immerses listeners by mimicking how sound travels in real life, ideal for VR and gaming. From Édouard-Léon Scott's visual sound waves to AI-generated compositions, sound recording technology has come a long way. Each invention brought us closer to capturing the essence of sound, preserving it, and sharing it with the world. What will the future hold? Perhaps brain-to-sound technology or holographic concerts? Let's wait and listen.
Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more content like this. And remember, you are valuable.